Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 248 and this is my weekly meal plan episode. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor and we'll get right into the show. Are you in the mood to learn something new? Well, Skillshare is now offering 1 month free of Skillshare Premium. Unlock a passion, side hustle, or new professional skill with thousands of classes in design, business, and more. Start your 1 month free trial now by using the link within the podcast notes for this episode. There's no commitment and you can cancel at any time. So why not go ahead and learn a new skill that you have always wanted to have? Hi everyone, welcome back. This is my weekly meal plan episode. If you're new, each week I share the meal plan that I have for my family for the upcoming week, just to maybe try and give you some ideas or motivate you to put your meal plan together. I think that meal planning is really important for saving money, wasting less food, reducing stress on trying to figure out what's for dinner. So this isn't anything special or fancy. It's literally just what I'm going to be making for my family for the week. I do rotate meals often, so there's not always a whole lot of new recipes. I do try and add in something new once in a while when I can, but to me it's more important about having a plan for what I'm going to make for dinner and not focusing so much on always trying new things. So this meal plan is only for dinners, and I do have a blog post each week for the meal plan on my website at lolasfrugallife.com, which has any links that I might reference in this episode for where you can find some of the recipes. So this week, this meal plan starts on Saturday, November 6th. So on Saturday, we are doing porcupines, which is from allrecipes.com. And these are they're basically like a meatball, but they're made with like ground turkey and white rice. And then you bake them in like a sauce, and basically just like in tomato sauce. You bake them in the oven, and then you serve them. Well, we always serve them with mashed potatoes, and they're a little bit different, but than like a traditional meatball, but they're really good. So we make these every once in a while as part of our meal plan. And one tip I wanted to mention: when I make these, I use minute rice instead of regular rice because I've had trouble sometimes with the rice cooking through enough in the porcupine when it bakes in the oven. Like sometimes the rice has still been hard, so I just use minute rice and it works out perfectly. And then for the mashed potatoes, we're doing Chef John's mashed potatoes. It's called Chef John's Perfect Mashed Potatoes, which is also from allrecipes.com. It's really just a simple way. It's really just a technique to make the potatoes. It's not really like specifically a recipe. It's kind of obviously just potatoes, butter, and milk, salt and pepper, but it's more just telling you how to make it. And then I'm also going to do a can of corn, and that's it for Saturday. For Sunday, I'm going to do barbecue country style ribs. This is just a really simple rib recipe using country style ribs that are baked in the oven. If you do plan to make this, if you might want to try this one, just give yourself time to make them, because I think last time I kind of forgot that they have to bake in the oven for like 3 hours, and then it was like almost dinner time and I was going to start cooking. So that's the worst when that happens, when you realize, I was supposed to have started this like hours ago. So those do cook a while in the oven on a low temperature. And then for a side, I'm going to do broccoli pasta side dish, which is from tasteofhome.com. And it's just kind of like a simple pasta with chopped up broccoli and like a butter, garlicky kind of flavoring on it. So Monday, we are doing hamburgers. We do hamburgers every other Monday. I don't have a recipe for the hamburgers. I just take ground beef and just make it into patties, and I either cook them on the frying pan or out on the grill, depending on the weather. I'm also going to be making homemade black bean veggie burgers, which is from allrecipes.com, because one of my daughters doesn't eat meat. I am also going to be making a can of pork and beans, and then I'm going to be doing oven fresh seasoned potato wedges, which is from allrecipes.com. That's basically pretty much what I always make when I make hamburgers. They come out easy in the oven, and we like to have those with the hamburger meal. For Tuesday, we're doing tacos. I do some type of Mexican theme every Tuesday. So this week it's tacos. Don't really have a recipe for this. I just kind of cook up some ground turkey and season it. I just use seasoned salt and some chili powder. I don't even really buy the taco seasoning anymore. And then, I'll just put out like hard shell tacos, soft shell tortillas, lettuce, tomato, avocado, refried beans, all that kind of stuff, and everyone can just make their tacos. So Wednesday, I am doing bacon wrapped barbecue shrimp, which is from allrecipes.com. This is one of my favorite ways to make shrimp. It's super quick and easy. I do not actually wrap the shrimp in bacon. I just cut it up in little squares and just kind of lay it all over the top of the pan, and it comes out way easier that way. Well, it doesn't come out easier. It is easier to prepare that way rather than wrapping the shrimp, and I think it tastes just as good, so it saves me time on doing that. And then I'm also just going to make a quick vegetable fried rice on the side with that. I don't have a recipe for that. I'm just basically going to make some white rice, cook up some stir-fry vegetables, and then mix the rice in with them, and then add some soy sauce for flavor. So that's that for Wednesday. For Thursday, I'm going to be trying Instant Pot Broccoli Cheddar Soup, which is from pipingpotcurry.com. I have never made this before, but my daughter was asking me to make broccoli cheddar soup like the one they make at Panera, and this one says it's just like Panera soup, so I have not made it yet, but we will see. Hopefully it looks like it should be pretty easy to make, and it's in the Instant Pot, so it should be relatively quick. I usually always do either soup and grilled cheese or breakfast for dinner on Thursdays because that's when I go grocery shopping and I don't want to spend a lot of time cooking. So we'll see how that one comes out. And then the last day of this week's meal plan is Friday, November 12th. I'm going to be doing baked teriyaki chicken. This is a pretty simple recipe. It just takes a little bit of time because you have to keep basting the chicken while it's in the oven with the sauce. But it's just boneless chicken thighs, and then you make a sauce that's kind of made with like sugar, soy sauce, cider vinegar, and I think that's it. And you baste it. It's like a teriyaki sauce. You baste the chicken thighs with it, and I think it comes out really good. It does seem a little bit watery at first, but by the time it's done cooking, it's like a thicker sauce, so it's really good on the chicken. And then as a side dish with that, I'm going to be doing cheesy instant pot rice and vegetables, which is from thesaltymarshmallow.com. I've been kind of making this more frequently now. It's a new recipe that I found, a few weeks ago, I guess. And my family seems to really like it. So it's kind of got the rice and the vegetables all in one. So it makes it for a quick side dish. And it's just one thing to cook. So that's what we're doing for Friday. So that is it for this week's meal plan. I hope this is helpful to you or maybe gave you some ideas or inspiration to put a meal plan together for your family. Don't forget, you can always email me with any questions or suggestions at lolasfrugallife@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at lolasfrugallife.com. And as I mentioned earlier, you can find the blog posts with any recipe links that I mentioned on my website at lolasfrugallife.com. And I also have a blog post for each of my regular Monday episodes. There's a blog post for each of those also. You can join our private listeners group on Facebook at facebook.com/group/lolasfrugallife. And if you enjoy the show, please make sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you listen from. And I would really love it if you would screenshot the show and tag me on Instagram so that I can see you're listening. And also, if you can please take a couple of seconds to rate and review the podcast, that would be really helpful to me. That is what helps other people find the show. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a really awesome day.